All right, welcome back, y'all. About to jump into it as usual, starting with our celebrity in chief, one of my favorite people, Psych. Anyway, Trump put himself in hot water again after vocally saying he was not going to go peacefully if he lost the election. Obviously, this blew some people away, and obviously people blew it out of proportion as if Trump meant he was going to wage war against anyone that attempted to remove him from the White House. He's 74 years old. That ain't that much of a fight if he did resist. I mean, in all honesty, I don't really know who's going to win the election. I don't really care too much because I don't like either of the presidential candidates for personal reasons. So, like I always tell you, do what's in your best interest. Go out and vote. But yeah, like Trump, it's apparent that he's not going down without just losing. Like he's not finna just, oh, here you go. Like he gonna try to fuck something up before he leaves, just so he can talk shit outside of the office and say, yeah, this is your fault. To y'all Trump supporters though, is he still working on y'all's wall? Asking for a friend. The Breonna Taylor ruling has sparked a bunch of new protests. The ruling was so bad that Louisville announced a 9 p.m. curfew and activated the National Guard before even announcing their ruling. That was sign number one that it was finna be some bullshit. The ruling said that the officer fired for Breonna Taylor's murder wasn't even charged for her death. He was charged for endangering her neighbors for the bullets that didn't hit her. This is definitely one of the wildest police getting off stories in recent years. It really is, and it just goes to show, like, us as a people, like, we need our own shit, and we need to stop relying on the government to get us out of situations that they initially put us in and don't want to own up to. That's why me personally, I don't try to stand there and argue or rationalize with somebody that can't see that the reason that black people as a collective majority are in the situation that they are in because the system was designed to keep us oppressed. Now, somebody that's willing to actually hear me out when I talk about stuff like that, cool. Even if at the end of the day we don't agree, I mean, you heard me, I heard you, let's just agree to disagree. But a motherfucker that's not even receptive to being told that, you can't talk to them, so just fuck them. Now on to the great value Gabrielle Union. Candace Owens has been out here cooning again. She went on a 13-minute rant that should have ended after the first 45 seconds. She said Breonna Taylor didn't deserve to die, and then you continue to keep talking. Dre didn't actually watch the whole video, so everything after this is me going off script. Not really going off script. I watched the video. I had Dre put this in there. Candace Owens is a very intelligent young lady. I will start off this statement by saying that. But she doesn't realize the role that she is playing for who she's aligning herself with. Think about it like this. Those people that, when the protests were going on, I can't think of what state it was, but they got to speak at one of the Republican national conventions. Candace Owens has been going hard for the Republicans and Trump since damn near he took office, and I think a little bit prior to that. But you don't ask her, who can articulate herself better than some gun-wielding Americans. Like, so if she doesn't realize that she's just a pawn to them, it is what it is. Like, she's lost. She's in a sunken place. She can believe whatever she wants, but as far as what she said about Breonna Taylor, yeah, like, she made some points, but where I totally disagreed with her was that she said she didn't deserve what she got, but she put herself in that situation by being around the people that she was with, which in a lot of other situations is true. But it doesn't take away from the fact that this young lady was in her home asleep. If you don't have peace anywhere else, you're supposed to have peace within your home. That's number one. Number two, they tried to say that she was involved in like some multi-level like crime organization as far as like dealing drugs. That's not true. Her prior boyfriend to the other guy, trying not to confuse names. Dre, help me out here.
The current boyfriend is Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
He had nothing. I can't remember the
Kenneth Walker
ex-boyfriend that's supposedly a drug dealer.
Yeah, like they're like certain aspects of the media are trying to convey the two as the same person. Her prior boyfriend to Kenneth Walker was a drug dealer, allegedly. Kenneth Walker is, from what the information we've been told, is a law-abiding citizen. Like in the state of Kentucky, it's not illegal for anybody to own a firearm. So he didn't do anything wrong. If somebody kicks in your shit unannounced and they don't say who they are, yes, you're going to fire back. Like, it's, with this situation, it's pretty much we will never understand or know the truth. That's just point blank period. And Daniel Cameron's just a fucking coward. If y'all are in Kentucky, vote him out like as soon as y'all can. Former California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger was calling out racists last week. His last name is actually Schwarzenegger, not Schwarzenegger, or however other fucked up way you pronounce his name. He was challenging the government's voter suppression. With all these poll locations closing down, they have been saying it's because of funding. Arnold said he'll pay and give grants to all those that request for it. So if you don't ask for the money, just admit you racist and keep it moving. But racism still doesn't exist. You know, we're far removed from that. We're better than that. Jim Crow was coming up on 50 years ago. And if you ever wonder why black people don't really go see therapists or psychologists, nothing against that, the people that choose to work in that field, but it was a fucking psychologist that came up with the constructs for Jim Crow laws. So just let that sink in. The Pentagon got us in trouble for abusing taxpayer money. The government is misappropriating funds? That's fucking unheard of. I've never, man, you ain't gonna talk about my government like that. I've never heard of the government doing some illegitimate shit with taxpayer money. Never. Don't you dare accuse them of that. This time, nearly $1 billion meant for mask and medical equipment went to defense contractors building jet engines and body armor. Crazy how we ain't got no medical supplies, but damn near police station, but damn near every police station.
Now, police station amounts of SWAT teams, and damn near entire fucking forces, like the whole station is in SWAT army.
Because they see what's coming. Remember how they used to say the revolution won't be televised?
Oh, it's televised. Shout out to social media.
Boy, I really try to stay out of politics, but me accepting Dre's offer to be on camera and talk shit, I just have to let it go. Politics is a dirty game, though. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you ain't crooked when you go in, you're not going to be as clean and when you get out.
Yeah.
You're going to have some dirt or blood on your hands. That's just fact of the matter. Wells Fargo's fucking up and doubling down. Earlier this year, them niggas had to pay $3 billion because they were creating fake bank accounts in people's names and charging them overdraft fees. Damn. I'm glad I've never had a fucking Wells Fargo account. USAA, Navy Federal, all day. Now they in trouble because they said some dumb racist shit, talking about they ain't hiring blacks because not qualified enough. Because not enough qualified people are applying. I don't know what's so hard. Data entry and counting money is most black people's jobs. Y'all take y'all money out and hit up one of these black banks we're going to talk about in the y'all hiring segment. Yeah, like do that. And also to Wells Fargo, the color of somebody's skin does not equate to intelligence or aptitude to do a job. Dumb bitches. You trying to piss me off today, ain't you? You haven't succeeded yet, but you're getting close. Alright, so we here at the Ignorant Noodle don't like to continue to talk about foolishness, but Tory makes it so easy. This nigga waited 2 days till after the Breonna Taylor case got the dumbest ruling ever, and he then wants to roll out an album. Nigga basically denied everything and said something about Meg being a liar. None of us listened to it, so we don't know. This is the last time we'll talk about it, and Dre wants to add that the nigga Tory is tone deaf as shit. I'll say this. I haven't stopped supporting Tory's music. I do not support some of the choices he's made in his personal life. I honestly don't care. But him shooting Meg was fucked up. No excuse for it. None. Unless it was self-defense. Either way, this whole situation is fucked up. Them two need to have a sit down where both of them can be calm, cool, level-headed, and they need to discuss it outside of the public eye. But it's going to end up in the public eye anyway because of the people involved in their camp and both of them wanting to save face as far as like publicly. So this situation is just out of hand as much as it is now, and it's probably going to get worse before it gets better. Okay. Patriots owner Robert Kraft, who's also a, if y'all didn't know, like Kraft products, like the brand, that's him, is being left off his prostitution ring charges. Coincidentally, the women that were prostituted is getting prostituted or prosecuted?
Prostituted.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Coincidentally, the women that were prostituted are getting charged with all the charges. One of them even got hit with some with theft. It's reported that some police took $44,000 from her personal safety deposit box. Imagine going to jail and being robbed for doing something that some rich man paid you to do and not getting in trouble. I'd like to welcome you to the world. Like, that's anybody that didn't see this coming. I mean, I kind of think you're naive. Like, he's a billionaire. Like, Rick Ross said it best in my opinion. When you got money, when you got millions, you have millions of power. Robert Kraft has billions. He can damn near get out of anything. Like, I go as far as to say he can do like some fucked up shit on televised TV, and America has what, 300 plus million people? There can be millions of eyewitnesses, and I bet you that motherfucker still get off because he got the money to pay off the right people. So, as fucked up as it is, I mean, all he did was get a goddamn hand job. Like, why is that anybody's fucking business? It's more pressing shit to worry about than an old ass white man getting a fucking hand job in Florida. Shit. But this is the shit y'all want me to talk about, so here I am. Nadaria, what you got for us? Also, I need you to teach me how to use a katana. I'm gonna cut Dre ass up if my check ain't here on time.
Hey, it's Nadaria. No need for an intro. So look, I just want to get straight to Breonna Taylor. We all know. Y'all know what it is when you get to my segment. Y'all already know. So, I have a podcast, and on Podbean, there are other people who have podcasts as well or whatever. And so, I got a notification on my phone, and someone created a podcast and titled it, Breonna Taylor Was Not Murdered. And then you have this crazy ruling, you know, and I don't see how somebody's walls get justice before an actual human being who would sleep in her home, in her bed, minding her business, and she gets killed, right? So if you have people, and this man is white who made this podcast, actually, I'm gonna say his fucking name. We're gonna name drop today, because I just want some understanding on how is that not a murder? Like, if someone comes inside of your home, that's an invasion. Okay, they forced themselves inside. Okay, that's like 2. Then you shot up her fucking house and you killed her. She was shot up. That's murder. When the person behind the gun pulls the trigger and it kills the person in front of the gun, that is murder. Candace Owens, Ben Carson, what's the new dude's name? We got a new coon added to the coonery. We should put like well, you can't because I don't got my green screen, but like coon of the year award, right? It's just really frustrating that, you know what I'm saying, we got all these Stevens running around here, and it's just like, damn, like, y'all real life, like, gonna sell out like that? Like, how can y'all say that this girl wasn't murdered? Like, I don't get it. Like, how can that be? Like, if somebody did the same thing that happened to her to your mama, how would you feel? I rest my case. I rest my case. If it was your mama, how would you feel? Just no matter what ethnicity you are, you know what I'm saying? Whoever you are and whoever's watching this, imagine you receiving a call that some police officers forced themselves into your mama's house, right? And shot her house up and shot your mama up and your mama dead. And it's almost like what, 6 months, 5-6 months, like 99 days, 200 days. It took 200 days. That's really it on entertainment wise, I guess. But out here in Houston, Houstonians like that are more south, please be careful. Don't drink the water. They got a brain-eating disease, Pablo, Petey Pablo. I don't know who it is. But look, don't drink the water. I wouldn't bathe in it if I was y'all. My mouth not spitty, y'all. It's not. My lips just big. But anyway, don't drink it. You know what I'm saying? Use bottled water. Y'all should be using bottled water anyway. You know what I'm saying? From a couple months ago, like in March or April, when that shit happened with the water, that they never clarified that it was green to drink. So be careful with that. I don't want to hear about anybody getting their brain ate up by some crazy shit. It's still hot out here. It's still hot. I'm grateful that we haven't had a hurricane or whatever. COVID is still a threat, a red level threat. Houston never really shut down per usual. So make sure you're wearing your mask and you're putting your Patron on your hands and carrying on. Patron is the sanitizer, if y'all didn't know, because it don't even smell the same no more. But that's all I got. Y'all stay safe, stay black, register to vote, make sure you vote, tell your mom and them, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe, do all that. Peace, love.
And now on to the y'all hiring segment. And before we jump this off, please, like, if y'all know of some people that, deserve a spotlight, I don't mind talking about them, but y'all got to send it in. Y'all got to interact with the page, with the social media, etc. All right, now we're going on to the y'all hiring segment. Jumping Jack Tax is a virtual tax preparer. They not only do taxes for people, they also have an app that helps you start your own virtual tax business. The founder created his own $1 million tax company and said he wants to help you start yours too. That's dope. If there was one crime I can get away with, guess what it'd be? Tax evasion. So, hey, One United is America's largest owned black bank. They have created a nationwide network to empower black Americans socially and financially. One United also is compatible with money apps such as Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Walmart Pay. I wouldn't trust that last one. I need to get a part of that black excellence. Yes, we do. But to go on to that Walmart Pay, like, nah. Like, haven't y'all heard about folks getting scammed through Western Union? That's pretty much all that shit is. Like, don't send nobody no money through Western Union. That's all I'm saying. From a personal experience back when I was dumb.
Last week.
It wasn't last week. You would have been closer if you said last year. But it's actually the year before. Unity National Bank is a black-owned bank in Houston. Founded in 1963, Unity National Bank has been pushing black money into the Houston streets. They've even expanded to opening a branch at Atlanta. Hey, I'm here for it. I'm with it. I like seeing stuff like this. Prosperity Finance and Wealth is a financial planning and consulting service. They teach saving, debt tips, and budgeting. If you are struggling with your finances, they can assist you. Easy tip as far as like budgeting and saving your money. There you go. If you don't have the money in your pocket, don't buy it. But as people, we demand immediacy and we're narcissistic and selfish. So, I mean, it's your money. You need it. Spend it how you want. Tax-ish professional services are a business to help you with your business. They got all the info you need for filing your taxes as a business. She can assist you with free estimates, audit protection, and they even have a mobile app. So again, that is Tax-ish Professional Services. I'm guessing it's available on both the iOS platform and Google Play Store. So get that. Hey, my boy Smurf. Okay, you're an accountant. All right. He can assist with personal and business finances. If you got some financial worries or considerations, hit him up. He is also a voice actor. So if you have something that needs to be voiced, hit him up.
It's like you always forget the last part.
Yep.